Hi, welcome back to my channel. Join me today as I prepare my prompts for the Inktober challenge. There aren't any particular Inktober challenges I am following for this year, but I just want to challenge myself to draw something, maybe not really every day, but at least I get to draw in a week, in a whole month of October. Also, this would be my way to improve my skills at character design. I have always loved drawing OCs, but for the past few months, I've been doing a lot of fun arts based on animes and TV shows that I like. Also, I get a bit addicted to fan fiction. I still do, and got so inspired by, fan ideas. That's why I've been drawing and painting a lot of fun art recently. So, going back for Inktober, I'd like to focus more on mythical and fictional characters, original characters. It's a challenge for me given my full-time job. It's a test of how I manage my time to have an availability to draw and also test how fast I will be to finish one. Most of my sketchbooks are already completed, but I still have one that isn't that much used at all. Supposedly, I have already started a few rough sketches in the first few pages, but somehow this first section kind of fell off, so it's like I'll be starting with a new one. I like to gather ideas first, so I tend to look online like Google or Pinterest or look up some other artists on Instagram, with styles that I really like. I love drawing people, but I am more into characters that are rustic, feral, and dark, but also still exude that sweetness and innocence. Also, I am very much drawn to medieval styles, the classic ones where there were these fine, long dresses, complicated headdresses and hairstyles, and those mysterious looking infrastructures. And I find that I subconsciously also apply that into the characters that I draw. This is why I'm a big fan of TV shows like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, because it's just the best combination of mythical and classical. I mostly draw people in the old era, like a character that's like sporting bulky long dresses or something vintage or those worn out styles. I don't know, I feel like for me they kind of like added more emotions to the piece I am making, and it just makes the character look more mysterious for me. For the prompts, I don't want to limit myself to what kind of characters I am making. Before, when I tried to join Inktober, I strictly stick to princesses, but I didn't even get to finish the challenge. And then there's also mermaid, and I only drew mermaids, obviously, but I really love that experience because I got to really improve my skill at watercolor painting. Now I want to explore more characters, or let us say, create new characters. And also I might include an animal companion, depending on the character that I come up with. Drawing animals is a challenge because most of the time I can't draw them through memory alone. I need to have a reference at least. Well, there are easy ones for me like fish, horses, wolves, birds. Most of the time they don't really require me to look for a reference. But for the others, I need to look it up online and see certain angles that I like to copy. Animals may seem so simple to look at, but they really are complex, I should say. I really also love to draw inspiration from nature, and I think there are so many elements you can use to complement your drawing. For my characters, mostly I draw until their torso. I want to give more emphasis on the face or the head, just to really capture the emotion. So it gives me much more freedom to play with the look of the character. I really love to focus on the character's eyes and hair. So far, I feel like those were my fortes. These are all rough sketches, and I like to call it the free drawing stage. I am just sketching whatever it is that comes to mind. Usually when I sketch, it is just very random. Well, I do have an initial idea in mind, but I don't really stick to it up until the end. I do remain consistent with the initial theme I opted for, but usually the poses, body structure, or expression tend to change from what I first imagined them to be. I still struggle with human anatomy and with certain poses and perspectives And so again, this is my way to practice my drawing skills. So far, these are the first characters that I come up with. I am very much happy with the results. I am still gonna add more, and this is just a good start for me. I will certainly walk through the next stages, like the outlining and coloring, and also for you to see the other prompts I will add to these ones. Hope you subscribe and support me in my little art journey.